Hello and welcome back to Hearthstone. My name's Lumin and right now we're doing something that's not arena. We're going to jump into the collection manager. I'm going to show you a Warlock deck that I recently discovered, or at least that was recently sent to me. I'm not even sure where this came from, but I've been playing against this a whole lot on the ladder and I was kind of wondering about it. So I mentioned it and then someone sent me a deck list and hey presto, that was it. I also kind of saw this on Reddit popping up every now and then, people saying that this was the, currently at least, best Warlock deck out there. I know they kind of say that about a whole lot of decks, but whatever. What the heck ever. It's a lot of fun to play. I can tell you that right now. I've been winning a lot with this, and I'd say that my experience with Warlock is reasonably limited, so that's surprising to me. The fact that I have been winning is surprising. Now let's have a look at it. I haven't named it anything because I don't really know what it's called. Maybe I'll call it something like CheapLock. I don't know. Because all these cards are pretty cheap. And, added to that, I don't think there's anything above rare in the deck. As you can see here. So it won't even cost you that much to set a deck like this up. In either real money or just dust. So, 2 Soulfires, 2 Mortal Coils as removal, Argent Squire, Flame Imp, Shield Bearer, which is kind of interesting, but Shield Bearer becomes useful with stuff like the Direwolf Alpha in play, or the Shattered Sun Cleric, or the Defender of Argus. So you've got 6 other cards in your deck to buff the Shield Bearer up, and I suppose it would serve its purpose if you get it out early game. Its purpose would be to protect your other creatures or your health pool. There you go. It seems to work. And there's the Voidwalker, which is pretty much a Shield Bearer, except it's got that 1 point of damage. Instead, the Shield Bearer has the 1 extra point of health. Young Priestess, that also seems to work quite nicely. Direwolf Alpha, Knife Juggler, Harvest Golem, Scarlet Crusader, Shattered Sun Cleric, the Defender of Argus, which is always going to be in my decks. And this wasn't even me that chose to put it in there. This was on the deck list. And I got the deck list in image form. So there was no name or anything like that. It was just a list of the cards. Doom God and Argent Commander. Now I was told that this deck just needs to be played not as a rush deck, but instead as a aggressive control deck. If that makes sense. So you're going to be playing it aggressively. You're going to try kill your opponent. You're going to take chances if you can. But you're going to want to try and keep the board clear with your cheap minions. And you're going to probably end up doing quite a lot of life tapping. Here's the Licorice Tea. And here's to the CheapLock. Let's give it a try. I must admit, CheapLock is not quite as nice a name as Hunter-Rooney, Russia-Rooney.
Your soul shall be mine.
It is definitely okay though. Soulfire, Mortal Coil. I don't know if I want to keep any of these. I don't think that warriors have a whole lot of minions with just 1 life, so I'm going to drop those 2. Keep the Scarlet Crusader. You know what? I'm going to drop the Scarlet Crusader as well. Taking a bit of a chance, but I trust in this deck. Well, I would have been better off with the Mortal Coil. But whatever. Ah, that's terrible. Oh, man. Absolutely terrible. I don't have even protect yet. But whatever. You shall not pass. I was going to say I would have loved it if you played a weapon. And so, we life tap. In the next turn, I can put the Crusader out. And I can also put the Shattered Sun Cleric out. Those are my choices. Young Priestess is also a choice, but I would prefer something cheap to go with it. No. I can give that 1 extra point, attack through with it, or I can put this down. This is probably... No, you know what? We're going to play this. No. We're gonna play this. So we don't have to lose it. I was gonna say, there's a chance that I pick up a Mortal Coil, and then this would have been a better play. Then I would have been able to use that on the Bloodfen Raptor, but that's too slim a chance to go for. And there's the cleave. I don't even care. That's fine, that was gonna be my end game anyway. He just didn't know that. So. I think in case of another cleave, we should probably go with this, this, and a life tap. It's gonna buff that up, and then cleave will not work. I mean, he could still do it. He could still do it. I just love this deck. It's got like an endless supply of minions. Man, if he slams now, he's not gonna slam. Ah. I would have loved to have played this. Instead, however, we're gonna just do this. Is there a way of saving this? I can keep my Flame Imp alive if I don't attack this turn. That might even be the smartest play. So I put this down. Let's try that. If I put this down first.
So many.
No, but then the health might go on the Defender of Argus. So that isn't a guarantee at all. Whatsoever. So we go with that. We get this out. We get this out.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Do I want the +1/1 on there or on the Young Priestess? Let's put it on the Young Priestess instead.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Because shame, the Young Priestess, she's always got the short end of the stick with that 1 health. Let's see how this fares for us. But as you can see, there's always something on the board, and I absolutely love that about this deck. I've always got presence out there. And now, this happens. And suddenly, Mr. Warrior, Artem, is in a bad position. I don't know why they put a rank 22 against a rank 20. Maybe he's on a win streak. That could be a thing. Going the defensive route, are we? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Mega defensive. Look at that. Time to life tap? It's unnecessary, I suppose. What could a warrior do? Brawl? A warrior could brawl. So maybe what we'll do is we'll go with this and let that be that.
My shield for Argus.
More training.
Push forward.
I might even go as far as to life tap. Then just pass it along. A 4/5 Shattered Sun Cleric. You don't see that often. The health on the Shattered Sun Cleric being higher. Hey man. That's nice. I've already worked the play that I'm going to make out in my head. Now I've got 2 options. I can put the wolf down between these 2. And that's probably the better choice, because it gives me more damage all around. Or I could use Mortal Coil. But there's the 5. And now I don't have enough to finish him off, so we're not going to get greedy.
Push forward.
We are going to do this.
More training.
Not bad. That's not bad, is it? My goodness. And this is how all games go. Because no matter how many cards your opponent has, you always just have more. Somehow you just have more. And what irritates me about playing against something like this is that there's always something just coming out consistently. Because there aren't a lot of spells in this deck, it makes it so good. It means that you're always going to be using your actions, the few actions that you have, because you've got limited mana every turn, to put something out there to distract your opponent from your health pool, and thus you can keep using your health pool to draw more cards. It's crazy. It's actually irritating. I'm irritated by this deck, and I'm the one playing it. So there you go. I'm going to show it to you again now, and you guys better let me know if you want to see more of it, because, you know, I like playing it. I've played it a good bunch now, and I've not been losing very much. It's got a high win rate. I can't really give you a percentage. Maybe 70 to 80%, if not even higher. Maybe 90, because I'm playing at such a low rank. I realize the higher I get, the less I will win. But, again, there it is. CheapLock. I don't know what the real name of it is. If you guys know it, please inform me. Leave a comment below telling me who coined this one. Leave a comment below telling me who the creator of this masterpiece was. And that's that. Check back here soon for more. Give this video a like. Share it. Favorite it. Do whatever else you want to. And subscribe if you haven't already. Most importantly though. Happy CheapLock. Happy that.